In a world full of challenges, how can one harness courage to create a meaningful and impactful life? Join us in this episode as we explore how fortune can light the path, but it takes bravery to steer the course. Let's begin.
As the sun began to set behind the rolling waves, Harvey and his grandfather, Norman, sat on the deck of a cruise ship, enjoying a peaceful evening. Norman, now 80, had a lifetime of experiences etched into the lines on his face, whilst Harvey, at 25, was full of youthful energy and curiosity. Harvey had come here with his family with the purpose of promoting his startup. He turned to Norman. "Grandpa, can you give me some advice? What do you think are the most important things for a meaningful life?" Norman smiled, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. Harvey, that's a big question. But if I had to boil it down, I'd say it comes to two things: wealth and courage." Harvey raised an eyebrow, intrigued. "How do these two things matter the most?" he asked, leaning in with curiosity. Norman took a deep breath, gathering his thoughts. "Well, money is undeniably important. It empowers us to meet our basic needs, pursue our dreams, and shape our world. Just take a look around you." He paused, looking out at the horizon. "Money fuels our ambitions, opens doors, and without it, our potential remains limited. You came here today not only to get away from your busy schedule and spend more time with your family, but also to make new friends and promote your startup. This is something our wealth has enabled you to enjoy, and I'm very glad you have not squandered this opportunity and have also come here to learn." The old man chuckled. Harvey nodded, thinking about his own aspirations. "And how would you say courage plays into this, Grandpa?" he asked. "Courage," Norman said, his voice firm, "is an intangible force that empowers us to face our fears, challenge the status quo, and rise above adversity. With it, we can speak our truth, overcome injustice, and stand up for what we believe in. It's the bedrock of progress. You see, courage is not only what drives every act of innovation, creativity, and social change, but it is those who are able to rise above, who may just change the course of history as we know it." Harvey contemplated Norman's words, then counted, "But how do you not have fear in your hearts? Wouldn't you be afraid of losing your money, loved ones, or life too? Or making a fool of yourself in front of 100 people? Norman's eyes glistened as he continued, "Grandson, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the willingness to step outside our comfort zones and embrace vulnerability. I too struggled when I first came to this country as a refugee, but whilst we may not all be Martin Luther King Jr., an act of courage can be big or small, well-known or not at all. You were very brave, Grandpa." Harvey was deeply moved. "But do you think courage is more important than money?" "Of course, Harvey, absolutely. As Arthur Schopenhauer once said, wealth is like seawater. The more we drink, the thirstier we become. Money should never overshadow our core values. It's a means to an end, not the end itself. I'm sure you've heard the story from your mother." Norman explained, "I came here to start a new life, but when you were just a baby, our business struggled through some hardships. My only partner turned on me and took their investment elsewhere, and one of my directors took bribes to remain silent about the ordeal. I was close to giving up, and if not for the words of my friend, I may have just faltered too." "What did your friend say, Grandpa?" Harvey inquired. Norman continued, "Courage is the most important of all the virtues because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. While money can alleviate poverty, fund groundbreaking research, and support humanitarian efforts, without courage, it can lead to greed, complacency, and a lack of purpose. So we must remember to allow courage to empower us to act on our values, pursue our passions, and make meaningful contributions to the world, regardless of our financial circumstances. As the evening deepened, the two sat in silence before Harvey finally got on the stage to speak courageously about his startup. Harvey used what he had learned as a driver of his campaign, and the startup was a success. Harvey now knew that whilst money may provide the resources, the journey of life was not about the destination, but the courage to walk the path with integrity and purpose so as to define one's legacy.
True wealth lies in the courage to pursue our dreams and face life's challenges with integrity. This story serves as an intriguing inspiration about the importance of courage when it comes to dealing with wealth. In a world full of challenges, how can one harness courage to pursue our dreams and create a meaningful and impactful life with honesty? Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe.